Okay, what's going on, guys? Today we're doing an update on the previous video that we did called Will This Dog Save Lives? Short answer is yes, she's done a really good job. But our objective today with this video, if you'll stick around and hang out with us, is to talk about what we've done with integrating this animal with this flock and the other measures that we've taken and suggestions that we've actually taken from people that have watched that previous video on how we're helping this chicken dog do the best job she can. So Tuffy's done a killer job. You can see her drinking water there in the back. I can't ask for better. She's really integrated very well with this flock. Because hawks hunt on a schedule where they're most active at dawn and dusk, we've actually let her sleep with her mother, who is our other guard dog that works the back end of the property over here. And that's been good for their bonding and making sure that neither of them are too depressed during this transition. And I wake up before dawn and I bring her out here, and then at nighttime I bring her back. So that's one thing that we've done to just keep morale up for the dog. We haven't assimilated her 100%. She still, gets to be with her pack from time to time. But during the daytime, these chickens are her pack. As you can see over here, we got kind of a mess, but my brother came over today and helped me do some heavy lifting. And we got all these logs and branches over here. And now the objective that we're taking from a really great suggestion from someone that commented on our previous video is that he set up enrichment in his backyard and hides with branches and trees and tree trunks. That way, that wasn't such easy pickings for the hawks. The birds had somewhere to run and hide. They had something to get underneath. They had something to run from. So we've got these staged here for now. I'll show you guys later in the video what the setup looks like. It'll be a process that we grow into. It won't be finished the very first day. And it's something that we had intended to do this whole time. When I came in here, this whole thicket was just cat's briar and it was overgrown, and we cut dozens of trees out of here and tons of cat's briar. But we trimmed limbs with the intention of shaping lean-tos, and we're pulling branches over like this winged elm right here and like this mulberry, and those served as great cover for these birds during the summertime. But now that everything's totally defoliated, they need a little bit of help, and that's where these giant logs and branches are going to come in. So another thing that we did besides integrating Tuffy here was we made some very hard decisions. One of those decisions was the rooster that was no longer serving his purpose in this enclosure. We decided to go ahead and cull, because it wasn't just that he did not defend the chicks. Sorry, not the chicks, the two hens. We lost two hens for the record before we made all of these choices. And when we lost the first one, we gave him a chance. And maybe he wasn't in the same area, maybe he did try and he failed to defend. But after we lost that second one, we were faced with a hard choice. This rooster was not doing his job. He was not protecting his flock. So we culled him because, as well as not serving the flock, he was also being a menace to my female geese, who in the past have been really great eyes and really great support and really great guard geese for these birds. We haven't lost anything to hawks with these geese. So we made the decision to cull the rooster so our geese could reintegrate with these hens, and ultimately because he was no longer serving our farm. And he will now serve us in another way. He will make better fertilizer than he made a rooster. And I say that not to demean his existence, but to express that we're honoring him still. We gave him a proper burial. We didn't eat him. We didn't feed him to our animals. We did give him a solid burial very deep in one of our garden plots. So he will live on. His energy will transmute into the form of fertilizer for our future veggie crops. And right now our system is working really great. And this dog, this silly little dog, has done a great job to help us save lives. Tuffy, what are you doing? What are you doing, Goober? What are you doing, little chicken dog? Okay, we made quick work of that. My brother was here, so I had a lot of help with the heavy lifting, and it was just a very joyful day here on the farm. We still have a lot of stuff to get done, but we've got a lot of stuff to get done off property too. Unfortunately, we're getting called away, but I wanted to show you guys our little setup. So we made them a little jungle gym with a few logs, and we might cover those up with some branches in the future, but they got a few little hops right there. And here's what we did with the logs and branches. So this is going to be a ton of enrichment. It's going to be really fun for them. And of course, this isn't going to stop hawks from trying to attack these animals. This isn't going to completely mitigate everything. But with the geese now being reintegrated because of our decision to cull the rooster, with our farm dog Tuffy over here in the right corner of the frame, and all of these hides, we're going to have a lot less predation. We haven't lost one since we've had the geese reintegrated, the rooster culled, and our dog in. And this is the area where we lost 2 birds earlier this year. One right in this area and one right over here. So this is where we decided to put their hides and their jungle gyms. Despite this being a huge open space over here by our Coop dominiums, they don't seem to go out here without the protection of the geese. They seem to be really smart about that, and they could always dive underneath their coop if they needed to. So this is what we got going on right here. It was really fun to set all this up. Let us know what you think in the comments. Let us know what you guys do to mitigate hawk pressure for your animals, for your flocks. And thank you. I don't want to call you by name, but you know who you are if you watch this video. Thank you for the suggestion. We are listening, and I think not only was this a blast to set up, but I think this is gonna go a really long way toward quality of life with these girls, giving them something to do all day long besides scratch and peck, but also give them somewhere to hide from hawks. Not hide, but just slow them down enough to get away. All right, guys, we're gonna get some biochar underneath these coops to close out the day. I hope you guys enjoyed this follow-up video on Will This Dog Save Lives? Answers absolutely yes, absolutely she did. I'm gonna close on showing you guys the backside of our hides and jungle gyms. And look, we're already having a good time out here. Applesauce, what you doing, buddy? Little farm cat. Pretty cool. At least we think so. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Becky. Becky, come on. Come on, Becky. Come on, Becky. Good girl. Good girl. Thank you guys for watching.